Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are tying the dyes and dyeing the ties. We're just doing tie-dye. Yes, today I'm going to show you how to tie-dye. And this project is done in 2 steps. First we bleach, then we dye. Not that kind of dyeing. First of all, I'm going to bleach my shirts because I'm not using white shirts. If you do use white shirts, you can skip this step. If not, here's what you're going to need. Some shirts you want to bleach, some bleach, and a bucket. Before we start, we need to prepare the shirts. For the first shirt, I wanted to do a marble design. So the plan was to bleach the shirt a little bit more in some areas and a little bit less in others to get that kind of marbly effect. For that, I'm scrunching up the fabric in no particular order and afterwards securing it with a few rubber bands. The second shirt I'm using is a light blue shirt, and I just want to bleach it a little bit so that the tie-dye colours would pop a little bit more. That's why I'm not preparing it in any way, so that it just gets a little bit lighter with no particular pattern on it. When your shirts are ready, get your bucket and mix equal parts of water and bleach. For my 2 shirts, I used 4 cups of water and 4 cups of bleach. For this step, you should be wearing gloves and some old clothes because bleach is highly corrosive and can ruin your clothes and damage your skin. I would also advise you to do this step outside or at least open a window because the fumes of bleach are toxic as well, so please don't die whilst doing this. You get it? Because dyeing is the next step. Anyway, soak your shirts in the mixture until they are as light as you want them to be. But don't leave them in there for too long, because when you get them out after a few hours, they will just fall apart. I left my light blue shirt in there for half an hour and the orange one for about 3 hours. When you feel like your shirts are ready, just get them out, rinse them on the cold water and throw them in the washing machine without any detergent and give them a quick wash. And that's all for step number 1. After this step, the blue shirt was almost completely white, but the orange colour didn't change at all. I just kept going anyway. So step number 2 is dyeing. For this step, you're going to need some plastic wrap, a bucket, a tie-dye set. I'm using this one. I found it on Amazon and I've used it before and it worked really well. So I'm going to link it in the description below if you want to use it as well. And obviously you're going to need some stuff you want to dye. Okay, first of all, mix the soda ash dye fixer with about 7.5 litres of hot tap water and stir it. When the powder has dissolved, soak all the stuff you want to dye in there for about 20 minutes. In the meantime, prepare your workspace by laying out your plastic wrap. Fill up your dye bottles with water and shake them until the dye has dissolved completely. When the shirts are ready, it's time to choose your design. Be sure to wear gloves for the next few steps if you don't want to end up having rainbow fingers for the next few days. If you do, go for it. Rainbow fingers are kind of cool, but anyway. With the first shirt, I'm going for a classic spiral design. To achieve that, I'm laying my shirt flat on the ground and start twisting the shirt wherever I want the center of my spiral to be. Here, I'm starting right in the middle of the shirt. I'm twisting it until I have a nice and tight ball of t-shirt. Then I'm fixating it with a few rubber bands. I'm working with 3 colours here, so I'm exactly colouring 1/3 of the t-shirt in each different colour. Where the colours meet, they'll mix, so you get that nice rainbow effect. Do that on both sides and you're done with your first shirt. With the second shirt, I'm going for marble design. So like in step number 1, I'm just scrunching up the shirt in no particular way and then fixating it with a few rubber bands. Then I'm just splashing colours on it like a maniac. I repeat that for both sides and I'm done. To dye the socks, I'm just using them to mop up the dye that's left on the ground and maybe splash a little bit more onto them until they look cool. The last piece I'm dyeing is this super cool bag I got from 9968 Clothing in Leipzig. Shout out to Capstan for giving me this. I hope you're not mad at me for dyeing this, but when I'm done with it, I promise it will look even better. With the bag, I'm going for a spiral design again, so you already know the deal. When everything is dyed, I'm putting each item in its own plastic bag and leave it in there for 24 hours. Then you can unpack everything and rinse it under cold water. Be sure to save your gloves for this step. Not like me, I throw my gloves away and then I had to use plastic bags and it didn't really work out and I gave up halfway through and now my fingers look like this. Afterwards, put them in the washing machine one last time, rinse them without detergent or anything, hang them up to dry and you're done. So, how did I go? I'm super happy with the results. The colours are nice and bright and I really like the patterns I made. Well, the orange one looks a little bit weird, but anyway. This is a really fun DIY and you can honestly tie-dye whatever you want. So get creative and try it yourself. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This stuff turned out pretty okay, I guess. Well, except for the orange shirt, but I don't know what happened there. I'll just dye black or something. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every week. And that's it from me for now, and I'll see you later. Bye!